You can own every piece of gear the experts recommend and still watch your own breath turn to frost in front of you. But what if the problem isn't your equipment, but a fundamental misunderstanding of the enemy itself? You've been told to battle the cold, to fight it. But cold is not a thing you can punch, it is an emptiness, a void where heat should be. Your body is an engine burning fuel to generate warmth. Winter survival, therefore, isn't a gear checklist, it is a logistics operation. You are the commander of a precious resource your body, as heat and the universe has 3 relentless strategies to steal it from you. You don't fight the cold, you manage the heat. The first strategy is direct theft, contact. Thief 1, contact drain. Think of it as a silent leech. It requires physical touch to siphon your energy. Imagine lying down on a stone slab in a cellar. That stone is a bottomless pit for warmth. Its mass is so vast compared to yours, it will pull the heat from your core through every point of contact. You can see it in your mind, the vibrant warmth of your body bleeding out into that gray, inert mass. You will never warm the stone. The only victory is to refuse the connection. You must establish a barrier. A cheap sleeping mat, a bundle of pine boughs, a stack of newspapers. Anything that lifts you from that surface breaks the circuit. It stops the leech from latching on. The second thief is more cunning. It uses the atmosphere itself. Thief 2, the air exchange. You find shelter in an abandoned cabin. You light a stove in one room, believing you can secure that single space. Yet the chill persists. Why? Because air is never still. The warm pocket you create climbs, cools at the ceiling, and sinks, while frigid air is pulled in from gaps and crevices. This is a constant, invisible cycle. This moving air acts like a sandblaster, scarring away the thin, warm layer clinging to your skin. Trying to heat a big, drafty space is a futile race. The solution is counterintuitively simple. Think in layers. The fix, the shelter within a shelter. Pitch a small tent right inside that room. Now, instead of warming thousands of cubic feet, you only need to heat a few dozen. You've built a manageable, defensible climate inside the hostile one. You've shrunk the battlefield, but the final thief is a phantom. It doesn't need touch or airflow. Thief 3, invisible emission. You cannot see it, you seldom feel it directly, but right now, your skin is emitting waves of infrared energy, radiating your vital heat into space like a beacon. While you struggle to contain this loss, your homestead faces a different, explosive law of physics. The rule of expansion. Picture the water inside your plumbing. When nearly every substance freezes, it contracts. Water is the terrifying exception. As it approaches its freezing point, its molecules lock into a rigid, hexagonal shape. They don't squeeze together, they push violently apart, expanding with immense, shattering force. This transformation is a slow-motion detonation inside your walls. The insulation wrapped around your pipes isn't a shield against this force. It's merely a delay tactic. It slows the cooling, but once the phase change begins, that expansion is unstoppable. No layer of foam can contain the pressure inside that metal tube. The pipe will fail, often at its weakest point, not necessarily where the ice sits. The true solution isn't to insulate against the temperature drop. It's to remove the agent entirely, drain the lines. No water, no expansion, no rupture. Now, consider the air you're trying to make safe. In an outage, many reach for a propane heater and seal every window tight, desperate to trap warmth. This creates a deadly arithmetic problem, the combustion equation. Propane needs oxygen to burn cleanly. Your heater is consuming the very air you breathe. In a sealed space, as oxygen levels fall, the combustion becomes incomplete and inefficient. It begins generating a new, odorless product, carbon monoxide. You cannot rely on instinct here. You must know the numbers, the required cubic feet of fresh air per hour for your heater's output and your room's size. Sealing for warm trades one, danger for a silent, deadlier one. You manage ventilation, but your space still plummets to freezing once the heater clicks off. This is because you've been targeting the wrong substance. You've been heating the air, and air is a terrible reservoir for energy. Its molecules are too sparse and mobile to hold heat. Now, look at a clay pot, a stack of bricks, or a jug of water. These are dense. Their molecules are packed tight, eager to absorb, and, crucially, to retain thermal energy for hours. The strategy, the heat reservoir. Your goal isn't just to warm the air, it's to charge a battery. You use your heat source to warm these dense, high-mass objects. Then, when the flame dies, they release that stored warmth back into the room steadily, like a gentle, radiant discharge, maintaining temperature long after the fuel is gone. So the formula for enduring becomes clear, the true survival equation. Insulation to slow the drain, plus thermal mass to bank the energy. Minus the precise, non-negotiable airflow required for safety, that balance is what equals endurance. Survival isn't about luck, it's about natural law. Understand thermodynamics or become its casualty. Which principle have you underestimated? Let me know below. And if this breakdown of the real threats helped you, please like this video. It supports the channel Wines of Thought and helps others find this knowledge. Stay sharp.